Weiner sentenced to 21 months in prison for sexting with 15-year-old. CIVIC Center. Disgraced Congressman Anthony Weiner was sentenced to 21 months in prison Tuesday for exchanging lewd messages with a 15-year-old girl. The former mayoral candidate sobbed openly in court as his sentence was delivered, with his lawyers consoling the 53-year-old at Manhattan federal court. Justice demands that this type of conduct be prosecuted and punished with time in prison, acting Manhattan U.S. Attorney Joon H. said in a statement following the sentencing. Today, Anthony Weiner received a just sentence that was appropriate for his crime. Weiner was also sentenced to 3 years of supervised release in addition to the prison term. "This is a serious crime that deserves serious punishment," stated U.S. District Judge Denise L. Cote, who imposed Tuesday's sentence. The girl first contacted the former congressman on Twitter in January 2016, and he repeatedly made sexual comments to her over a 3-month period, federal prosecutor said. She made her age obvious, telling Weiner about getting a learner's permit and that she was a high school student, prosecutor said. In March 2016, the two were talking on the video messaging program Skype when Weiner convinced her to strip and behave sexually, prosecutor said. Weiner never met the girl in person, eventually stopped communicating with her, but that September the Daily Mail paid her for an interview about the exchanges. He pleaded guilty in May to sending lewd images to a minor and wept in court. "I have a sickness, but I do not have an excuse," Weiner told the court. "I apologize to the teenage girl, whom I mistreated so badly. I am committed to making amends to all those I have harmed," he added. Federal prosecutors initially recommended the one-time congressman serve 27 months in prison. Family members, including Weiner's parents and wife, Huma Abedin, asked the judge to lenient in sentencing. They described Weiner as a fundamentally caring person and a loving father, but with emotional problems that he's being treated for. Abedin, who is divorcing Weiner, asked the judge to consider their son in her redacted one-page letter. "This is not a letter I ever imagined I would write, but, with Anthony, I have repeatedly found myself in circumstances I never imagined. I am devastated by Anthony's actions, and I understand he must face their consequences," Abedin wrote. Weiner represented part of Brooklyn and Queens from 1999 until he resigned in 2011 amid the first of several sexting scandals. That year, he tweeted a photo of his groin that he meant to send to one of his followers. In a later press conference, he admitted to sending lewd photos to 6 women over 3 years. Weiner tried to return to politics in 2013 by running for mayor, but dropped out when it was revealed that he'd again sent illicit photos to a young woman. A documentary team meant to capture his road to Gracie Mansion ended up filming his campaign's meltdown. The resulting film, Weiner, was released in 2016.